come on back. Come on back. While you're coming in, don't forget to sign up for my free webinar I'm hosting at the end of this month called Navigating Grief Through the Holidays. A lot of people start getting depressed around this time. And you all should know by now, whenever I'm hosting something, you never know. There's always some type of spin to it. So we're not just talking about grieving the death of loved ones. It's going to be all types of grief that I address. But come on in, share this live out. I had to start it over, but it's all good. If your mother never healed, her pain may be living through you. This is more like it. It's shaping who you love, how you lead, shaping who you love, how you lead, and even how you rest. Okay, so there are people in your family who will never understand this work. That's exactly why you have to do it, because a healed you changes the whole bloodline. You don't need just another positive affirmation. You all need an emotional detox. And tonight I'm going to show you where the inheritance started and how to end it. Share this out, hit the like button, tap my face, do all of the things. Drop a pink heart in the chat if you're the cycle breaker in your family. Y'all know me. I have to make sure I'm together. All right, praise the Lord. So if you're just joining, my name is Renisha. I'm an inner healing coach for high achieving women who look flawless on the outside, but on the inside, they are silently crumbling. I help them find their inner peace, clarity, and emotional freedom. Tonight, we're talking about when your mother's trauma becomes yours and how to finally stop carrying what never belonged to you. Stay until the end if you want my framework to begin your reset tonight. Okay? So I remember when I realized, sorry y'all, that I wasn't fighting my own battles, but I was fighting my mother's ghosts. The fear of being misunderstood wasn't mine. I'm so far away from the phone, I can't even deny the battle they're trying to send me on TikTok. The fear of being misunderstood wasn't mine. It was hers. The exhaustion wasn't mine. It was inherited, literally passed down to me like some type of emotional heirloom. Okay? The thing is, I've seen this in women from different backgrounds. What's up, Natalia? Thank you for joining. What's up, Bridget? What's up? I can't see you. I can't see who that is, but what's up, y'all? Okay. Y'all know I start talking and get off my notes. Okay. So I've seen this in women in different backgrounds. They come from different backgrounds. It can be corporate leaders, mothers, ministry leaders, just women who look like they have it all together. But deep down, they're carrying unprocessed stories that don't even belong to them. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you so much. What's up, Jamie? Okay, so this is not just cultural, you all. It's neurological. Are you Christian? Yes. This is not just cultural, it's neurological. So your nervous system was trained to believe that chaos is normal and peace is suspicious. So when things start to get quiet, your body starts scanning for danger that isn't even there. Baby, I'm the kind of Christian that focuses on inner healing. This video, this live tonight is about inner healing. It's not about me being a Christian, okay? I'm the kind that believes God wants you whole. So we're going to focus on inner healing, okay? Tonight we're talking about when your mama's trauma becomes yours. Okay? This is why I structured bye girl, talking about I got it girl bye, because you came in being a distraction. This is why I created the Clarity Reset, you all. Okay? I made sure that it wasn't just emotional language, but it's structured. Structured to help your nervous system unlearn survival mode. Because awareness is the beginning of deliverance, but action is the beginning of freedom. You've got to take action. So let's unpack how emotional trauma and emotional inheritance actually happens. Once you understand where it started, you'll understand how to finally stop repeating it. And if you're just joining, my name is Renisha. I'm an inner healing coach for women who look powerful, pretty, flawless on the outside, but in the inside, they are secretly crumbling. They feel like they can't talk to anybody else. They're the strong one. Who are they supposed to run to? Those are the women that I coach. I help them unlock their clarity, their peace, and their emotional freedom. Let's jump into the teaching for tonight. Okay. So before we can break emotional inheritance, we have to understand how it starts. Your mother didn't just raise you with her words, she raised you with her nervous system. For those that are taking notes, that's a good thing to write down. She didn't just raise you with her words, she raised you with her nervous system. You're fine, Candace. I had to start the whole live over. I'll tell you about it later. So this is a whole new live. Okay. So point number one, for those that are taking notes, your mother modeled survival, not safety. We're talking about how your mother's trauma becomes yours. Point number one, your mother modeled survival, not safety. Quanda, thank you so much for tapping that screen and trying to help me. Okay. So some of you grew up watching a woman who knew how to handle everything, but not how to heal anything. I'm going to say that again. Let me run that back. Some of you grew up with a woman who knew how to handle everything, but she didn't know how to heal anything. Quanda is so far away, I can't send this to my... Quanda, I am about to... You are hilarious. Girl, send it to your mama. Okay? So your mother, she could cook through heartbreak, she prayed through panic, and she smiled through silence. And you thought that was strength. So now you tend to overfunction to prove that you're okay when you're really exhausted. Okay? That's not strength. That's survival. Y'all, 1 second. I'm sorry. I don't know what is TikTok. I don't know if somebody connected to my TikTok live. They put an alert on TikTok saying to disconnect somebody because something about her information. Y'all. Okay. I apologize, you all. All right. So that's not strength, that's survival, okay? And survival was your mother's norm. It was normal for her. So if you find yourself always needing to fix, manage, or control, that's not your personality. That's her programming. All right. Point number two, her nervous system trained yours before you had language. For those of you that are writing, Quanda, you can take a break on tapping. I appreciate you so much. I know your fingers hurt. Her nervous system trained yours before you had language. So your body learned her emotional patterns before you even started to speak. If she flinched every time conflict came, then your body learned that conflict equals danger, which is not true. If she shut down when love got hard, now your body has learned that love equals loss. Again, this is not true. Okay, so you didn't just inherit her eye color, you inherited her regulation. That's why my clarity reset helps with nervous system detox. No matter how spiritual you are, your body can't feel peace if it was trained in panic. Love y'all. We love you too. Your body can't feel peace if it was trained in panic. Okay? And point number three, you learned love through her pain instead of her healing. So when your mother didn't feel love, she unconsciously taught you that love equals effort, that you have to earn it, you have to prove it, you have to maintain it. So now, because this is what she taught you, even if she didn't realize it, you tend to pick partners that you have to fix. Let me break it down because I'm talking to the women. You tend to pick men that are projects. You need something, a build-a-bear, that's what I call them. You tend to pick men that you have to fix. You pick friends that you have to rescue, and you pick careers that drain you because in your mind, rest feels wrong. Just being able to rest and receive don't feel right. You're used to chaos. So this is what happens, okay? So you didn't just mirror her habits, you mirrored her heartbreak. Could you repeat three again? Yeah. Point number three, you learned love through her pain instead of her healing. That's number three. So you didn't just mirror your mom's habits, you mirrored her heartbreak as well. If you know that's true, just type ouch but true in the comments. Clock it. Okay. Now that we understand how emotional inheritances are formed, you're welcome. Now that we understand how this forms, let's talk about how it shows up in you a little bit more. A lot of women don't realize that they're carrying their mother's trauma until they're already repeating it. Okay? It's just in a prettier packaging. Not saying your mama ugly. Should I say it's just in a younger packaging? I'll say it's in a younger packaging because I've seen a lot of pretty old women, so I'm not going to say that, okay? So I'm going to give you some signs. I think I have 3 signs. I'm going to give you 3 signs that you're carrying her trauma. Sign number 1, for those of you that are taking notes. Sign number 1, you over apologize because your mother feared rejection. I know, Candace. Sign number 1, you over apologize because she feared rejection. So if your mother was constantly walking on eggshells, afraid of being misunderstood, afraid of conflict, you probably learned that peace equals apology. So now you say sorry even when you're not wrong because your nervous system believes that safety only comes when everyone else is okay. Forget about you. It's about everybody else. This is what your nervous system has learned. So you've inherited your mother's fear of being too much, and now you're apologizing for just existing. Been there, done that. When I tell y'all I love talking about stuff that I've dealt with, that I've literally walked through myself. So if that hit you, just put that's me in the comments, okay? Sign number 2. You overfunction because she never felt safe resting. This is so weird that the TikTok phone has the ring light, but the YouTube phone is way brighter than TikTok. I don't understand. Exactly, Candace. All right. Number 2, you overfunction because she never felt safe resting. So you may have watched your mother work herself to the bone, not because she had to, but because she believed that rest meant weakness. So now, whenever you start to get still, you feel guilty. Your body doesn't know what to do without chaos. This is because you've trained your body to call chaos home. Again, this is why I built my clarity reset to act as a nervous system detox, because you can't heal a body that thinks peace is unsafe. And a lot of you, that's what you're dealing with. Okay, sign number 3. You choose peace over honesty because she was punished for her truth. So if your mother's voice was silenced, it could have been by rejection, abandonment, or control, you likely learned to keep your truth quiet too. Just don't say nothing. Just be quiet. Just hush, okay? You became the peacemaker, not because you love peace. Nothing's wrong with peace, but you shouldn't be trying to keep the peace at the sake of your mental health. Down go together, okay? Renisha, the Bible said, blessed are the peacemakers. I love the word, but you're trying to make peace out here when there's no peace in here. Don't make sense. They don't go together. They don't go together real bad, okay? Conflict to you feels like danger. So, honey, you're not just trying to avoid confrontation, but you're actually protecting your mother's unhealed voice. I feel like there are just so many moments here where I just need to pause and let y'all soak this in. Okay, here's the truth. The longer these patterns stay unidentified, the deeper it's going to embed in you. Candace said, ouch. You'll start calling coping personality. And bondage, you're going to call that balance. So you're out here talking about, oh, this is just my personality. This is just how I am. You know, I'm just trying to stay balanced. Trying to stay balanced. How y'all do that thing? How y'all meditate? I don't know how y'all do it. I'm just trying to stay balanced. Baby, you in bondage. You're in bondage. That's why tonight isn't just about more information. It's about the permission to change before another year passes. It's almost 2026. And I'll just let that sit. It is almost 2026. People are planning their New Year's Eve, I'm sorry. They're literally out here planning it right now. Okay? Again, this is why I built the Clarity Reset. This is why I built the Clarity Reset to help you identify which emotions are actually yours and which ones are inherited so you can stop living in borrowed pain. Somebody said, Renisha, hi. Okay. You have to stop living in borrowed pain. This is not yours. It was never yours to carry. Once you can separate what's yours from what's generational, you'll stop trying to heal problems that don't even belong to you. At this point, take up an offering. Once you separate what's yours from what's generational, you'll stop trying to heal problems that don't even belong to you. Just take a deep breath. Okay, now that you can see the patterns, it's time to separate from them. I'm going through this way faster than I expected. Now that you see the patterns, it's time to separate from them. You cannot heal what you're still agreeing with. Okay? So tonight, I'm going to walk you through a 3-step framework to start breaking the emotional agreements with your mother's trauma and to start reclaiming your peace. Step number 1, for those of you that are taking notes. Step number 1, name the pattern. Call it what it is. You can't break what you can't name. You can't heal from anything you refuse to name. Denial is not going to help you. You have to say it out loud, even if it's uncomfortable. Say it out loud. Say, I became her protector. I inherited her silence. I've been performing for her approval, even though she's left the room. Some of you are still performing for your mother's approval. Y'all don't even live in the same house no more. Some of you, y'all not even in contact anymore, but you're still performing for her approval. Some of you, your mother is dead and gone, but you're still performing for her approval because you never healed. Awareness is deliverance's doorway. When you name the pattern, you're no longer in it. Now you're looking at it. What you can see, you can change. Write that down. That's going to help y'all, even with y'all personal stuff later. Write that down. What you can see, you can change. You just have to name it. Some of you, if you want to start naming things in the comments, your mother's trauma that you picked up, you can put it in, just drop one sentence in the comments if you want to, all right? Step number 2, after you name it, after we acknowledge it, you have to break agreement with it. Return what is not yours. Name it, break it. You can't keep healing pain, or you can't keep trying to heal pain that doesn't even belong to you. If you want to start releasing it tonight, repeat this after me. I release responsibility for emotions that aren't mine. I operate from a place of love and freedom. You can start breaking it tonight, okay? And I need you to know this. You're not dishonoring your mother. You're disarming the pattern. Some of you are afraid to acknowledge the trauma. You're afraid to acknowledge the fact that your mama was toxic. You're afraid to acknowledge that you picked up on all of this stuff and you're carrying all of this stuff that's not yours because you think that acknowledging it means you're dishonoring her. That's a lie. So we're going to just throw that out. That's a lie. The lie detector test determined that was a lie. You have to acknowledge it in order to disarm the pattern. Okay. Step 3. You have to replace it with truth. So you're going to have to build safety in your nervous system. Thank you for the little things on YouTube. Thank you, y'all. And thank you for hitting the like button on YouTube. All right. So you have to build safety in your nervous system. When you remove an emotional pattern, your body needs a new one to replace it, okay? You can't just delete a belief and then leave it open. No, you have to download a truth after you delete it. So instead of, I'm responsible for everyone's peace, first of all, no, you're not. But instead of saying that, you're going to try saying, I can love people without losing myself. Instead of, I need her approval, you're going to try, I already carry God's approval. Instead of, I can't rest, you're going to try, my rest is an act of healing. Okay? Write this down. Awareness breaks confusion, but structure breaks cycles. Write that down. Girl, the phone is so far away. I can look, absolutely. If you need to write it on a sticky note and just post it everywhere, that's fine too. Put it as a screen, the wallpaper on your phone. I can love people without losing myself. Hello? Okay, did y'all write that down? Awareness breaks confusion, but structure breaks cycles. That's the backbone of my clarity reset, so you never slip back into carrying what's not yours. The truth is, without structure, it's just inspiration. And baby, inspiration alone is not going to heal your nervous system. I know it sounds good. It feel good, make you feel all bubbly inside. You get up, you listen to your little inspirational messages. Ooh, I'm going to pull up Joyce Myers and Joel Osteen. That's so cute. But that stuff ain't helping you heal. You got to take action. Okay? So this is where the reset begins. You can't undo your childhood, but you can retrain your mind, your body, and your emotions to finally feel safe. And that's what the clarity reset helps you to do. One pattern at a time. When I tell you that peace is possible, it's because not only did I find it, but I've seen other people find it. I've watched other women find it, even the ones that thought they never could. Peace is possible. Drop that in the comments. Peace is possible. Yeah, I got through this way. Y'all know how y'all be having all these notes. I had 10 pages of notes and I'm almost at the end. I just knew I was going to be on here for an hour. All right, let's pause for a second. Some of you have spent your whole life trying to fix something that you didn't even break. Candace said I'm repeating this video tonight. I know that's right. Okay, some of you spent your whole life trying to fix what you didn't even break. Tonight isn't about blaming anyone, but it's about freeing yourself from patterns you never agreed to carry. Are y'all listening? You cannot heal from what you keep repeating. You can't heal from something that you keep repeating. Awareness is what's going to stop the autopilot. Once you recognize the pattern, you regain your power. Baby, the moment you name it, it stops owning you. It stops controlling you. You just have to name it. Okay? So healing starts with recognition, not repetition. And healing isn't about fixing hurt, it's about freeing you. Let me say that again. Are my mics still on? Healing is not about fixing your mother, it's about freeing you. Some of you have spent your entire adulthood trying to emotionally rescue your mother's version of herself, the one who never felt safe, the one who never felt loved, and the one who never felt healed. Baby, you can't rewrite her story by reliving it. Your healing doesn't dishonor her, it redeems the story through you. You were never meant to be her redeemer, only her release. Okay? You were the next chapter, not her correction. Her trauma wrote the first half of the story. You've got to decide. You get to decide. Make a decision. You get to decide how it ends. Write this down. Please write this down. Please write down what I'm about to say. Every generation either repeats the pain or rewrites it. Every generation either repeats the pain or rewrites it. Tonight, you're the one rewriting it. And that choice alone is going to change everything that comes after you. Before I wrap this up, I want to say this clearly. I'm whispering now because I know these mics, especially this one, is super loud. My clarity reset isn't just another program, it's a guided reset. I walk you through each day so you never feel lost. And when you invest in this program, Candace, you better rewrite it. When you invest in this program, my website automatically gives you access to DM me at any time. Okay, so that's going to help you because safety makes healing faster. Now, if you feel that shift, I need you to comment. It ends with me. Even if you are catching the replay. What's up? It looks like Jacob. I can't really see because I'm so far away from the phone, but what's up? Okay. I need you to put in the comments, it ends with me. I need you to say it out loud. It ends with me. You're not saying it for attention. You're saying it to mark the moment your bloodline starts healing. It ends with me. I'm doing well. How are you? It ends with me. I had to tell her aunt a few months back before I blocked her because she was going off about my healing, basically. I said, oh, I am the generational curse breaker. It ends with me. And then I blocked her. Say it out loud. It ends with me. I definitely say I'm doing well. All right. So you all know I have affirmations for you. Why? Because the power of life and death lies in your tongue. Repeat after me. Oh, I should have put this in. I honor my mother by healing what she couldn't. I'm not responsible for carrying pain that predates me. I'm sorry, but this alive is fire. Oh Lord, I'm breaking the pattern and rewriting the story. Somebody say, tell it, listen. All right, last affirmation. I'm safe to rest and to be whole. Okay, let me put my mics back on, y'all. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Hold up, y'all, boy. I'm not from Charleston. Y'all play too much. Okay, so if tonight gave you the language, is this AI? I was about to say yeah, but I can't lie like that. I was about to say yeah. I'm totally AI. So if tonight gave you language for the pain you didn't know um, how to name, don't stop here. The clarity reset is where you're going to stop carrying your mother's trauma and start living from your own truth. All right. Let me pull up. I don't know why I don't just keep this stuff up when I know I'm going live. Renisha, why don't you have it up? I don't know. You tell me. I'm going to tell you all what's inside of the clarity reset. Okay. I'm going to tell you what to expect. Give me 1 second. Give me one. I was about to sing, give me one moment in time. Lord have mercy. All right. In the clarity reset, this is my 7-day program that's going to help you release the weight and realign your life with ease. I promise you. Okay. So each day I'm going to move you through powerful frameworks. You're going to get burden check-ins. I subscribed. Oh, thank you so much. You're going to get burden check-ins each day. You're going to get clarity thoughts each day. Sorry, y'all. With the burden check-ins, I'm going to help you to name what actually feels heavy. Oh, well, I'm not the one that does the healing, but I'm grateful that God does the healing through me. Okay. Burden check-ins, y'all. So you're gonna notice I'm gonna help you name each day what feels heavy. You're gonna get a clarity thought. This is gonna be a short reflection that's going to shift your perspective. I'm literally going to help you rewire your mind. There's a reason that the Bible says to be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Okay. You're also going to get reset practices. These are one simple action steps. This is a simple action step to create space and ease, okay? And then you're going to get journaling prompts, so guided questions that are going to help you process and release. I'll walk you through it each day. So day 1, we identify the weight. God will give you a gift of light and amen. Day 1, you're going to be identifying the weight. All right. So you're going to point out what's heavy. Day 2, I'm going to help you to release what is not yours. Day 3 is all about detoxing emotionally. Day 4, resetting the core. We're going back to the core of who you are. All right. And we're going to deal with that. On day 5, it's all about addressing physical manifestations. Trauma gets trapped in the body. If you don't believe me, look it up. Science will tell you that trauma, even when you try to ignore the trauma, even when you try to pretend that the trauma is not there, trauma gets trapped in your body. Your body is going to remember what your mind tries to forget. So that's what we address on day 5. On day 6 is all about rebuilding boundaries, because I don't know how in the world y'all out here living and you still don't have boundaries. And then day 7 is all about living light and free. Okay, so let me drop the link in the chat, even though it's already attached to this video and it's on my YouTube page for those that want to begin tonight. If you're ready to shift tonight, you can complete day one before you go to bed. Some of you haven't even been sleeping well. Hello? So let me drop this in the chat for the clarity reset. So I just dropped the link for that for those that want to grab that. And then for those of you, if you know it goes deeper and you need more than that, because I call the clarity reset, I have to go to bed. Have a good night, sugar. For those of you, I call it the appetizer. I'm sorry, I call it your appetizer. So if you know it goes deeper and you have mother wounds, I have a course that I taught in the spring of this year. Back then it was called Surviving Toxic Mothers. I changed the name to the Mother Wound Recovery Suite. Okay, so right now you can still get it as a single product. It has 4 separate classes and then 2 free sessions with me. So class 1, when you finish the assignment, you get a free 15-minute session with me to go over your homework. In class 3, same thing. All right. So right now, you can get this as a standalone product. After this week, it's only going to be available in my inner healing vault. I've already updated the vault. There are way too many people that I meet and they have complex traumas. So they're trying to figure out where in the world do I start, because I need this, and this. So I'm putting not everything, but a whole heap of my products are going inside the vault. I've already put this in the vault. This is the last week that you can get the Mother Wound Recovery Suite and the free sessions, the 2 free sessions with me. After that, that goes away. It's in the vault, and when it's in the vault, you're not going to get the 2 free sessions. Okay? So for those that want that, let me pull it up and drop the link, and I'll also tell you what the 4 classes are as soon as I find it. Here you go. So it's 4 different classes. Class 1 is all about understanding the pain. So I help you to identify the deep wounds and emotional patterns that began in your childhood. There is a powerful assignment that goes with class 1. And I'm so serious about your healing that I'm offering the free 15-minute session to go through that assignment. Then class 2 is all about breaking the guilt and setting boundaries. You learn how to set boundaries without guilt or fear and detach emotionally. Class 3 is all about healing the inner child and generational cycles. Some of y'all look so pretty, you look so polished, you look so amazing, but that little girl in you still hurt me. Okay, so I help with that. I help you break bloodline patterns and heal your inner child. Also, another powerful assignment goes with class 3, and you get a free session with me. And then class 4 is all about reclaiming your identity and walking out in freedom. So I help you step out of your mother's control and rewrite your self-worth through Christ. I'm going to find the link and drop it for those that want the class while it's still a standalone. If you want to grab the free sessions, you can do that. It's going to go away. Our last session this week is Friday, I believe. So after Friday, you won't be able to get that unless you grab the Inner Healing Vault. And once again, the free sessions will not be included in the vault. Okay? Does anybody have questions? I dropped both links in the chat for the Clarity Reset and the Mother Wound Recovery Suite. They're also linked. Oh, I have to update the video because I had to start and stop this video and all of that, but they'll be in the description. And you can always go to my YouTube page at the top. You'll see my pin site page. You just click that. Everything you need is right there. All right. So you can't heal what you keep carrying. I feel like I've been talking all night. You can't heal what you keep carrying, and every day that you wait, every day you decide to procrastinate and put your healing off, the patterns just get stronger. I was in somebody's chat today. A person commented and said, I'm not buying nothing before I pray. This is my thing. If y'all really out here praying that much and you talking to God that much and you just that deep and you so close to him, why you got to pray for everything? Why do you have to ask him, let you tell it, you've been praying for this, you've been praying for a solution. He brings a solution and then you say you got to go pray about whether you should invest in the solution that you already asked him to send. I don't get it. Y'all be using prayer to procrastinate. It don't make sense. It doesn't make sense. If I've been praying about something and he puts it right in my face, why do I have to pray about it again? The math ain't mathing. But anyway, you can begin your reset tonight. Okay. I don't see any questions. So there's that. Tomorrow we'll be back at 7:30 Eastern time. All week we are talking about trauma in our family. Let me see. I'm trying to go to my page to see what the topic is specifically tomorrow. All this week is about family trauma. So tomorrow we're going to stop. We're going to talk. We're going to talk about how to stop inheriting pain that isn't yours. So we're going to go a little deeper. Okay. Thank you, Candace. Wednesday, we're talking about the silent rules family teach us about pain. How they just want to silence us. Shut up. Don't talk about that. Don't bring shame to the family name. What happens in this house stays in this house. That's what we're talking about Wednesday. Thursday, this room better Thursday better be filled because too many people been asking me, inboxing me, commenting under my stuff about, do you have anything about father wounds? Do you have a class about father wounds? Okay, Thursday night. Oh no, Thursday at 12. Sorry. Thursday at 12 because towards the weekend, y'all don't be wanting to sit here at night. So I have to do earlier live. So Thursday and Friday, we're meeting at 12 noon. Thursday is all about daddy wounds, all about father wounds. Okay. So if you're trying to heal from a narcissistic father, come on in Thursday. And then Friday, it's all about rewriting your family story. So we're going to be talking about reparenting and rituals that help break family cycles because some of us, we had to reparent ourselves. Okay. So there's that. That's the schedule for this week. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. Make sure you're following me. Make sure you turn your notifications on. Next week is all about trauma in relationships. How y'all be calling these men toxic, but y'all make them toxic. How y'all be bashing these men so bad, but you didn't even understand when they met you, they had trauma from their mama. And they really want to be loved, but instead you come reopen the wound, cut them even more deep, and then when they decide to leave you, you want to talk and drag and oh child, yeah, we're gonna talk about relationships and trauma next week. That's gonna be fun. Okay. So grab your clarity reset, grab your mother wound recovery suite. Let me see, it's early. I might still get on Bigo and do this live with them. All right, so let me end YouTube. I love y'all. Thank you for hitting the like button. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for doing all the things. YouTube, I'll see y'all tomorrow night. And what is this?